It's warming up. It's warming up. I believe we're live, Walt. I believe that we're live here. Let's see. We're back in business, people. We're back in business. Hank Strange, Walther Keller in the building. All right, let me start this off this way. As I usually like to remind you guys, go to hankstrange.com. Sign up for our email list there. Very, very important. We don't own anything else on social media, including on YouTube or anywhere else. But we do. If you guys sign up for the email list, then at least we have those emails that we can communicate with you. We can let you guys know what we're up to. We can, share some deals and things like that with you. Send you different ways you can help support us, which we really do need it to keep this show going, etc. So go to hankstrange.com, sign up for that, check that out. Also, U.S. Law Shield. We are members of U.S. Law Shield. You can sign up with them, do a yearly membership, save some money, and then send a couple of shekels in our direction. That link is in the we can't put it in the description, so it's in the chat. It's in the chat. I locked it up top. It's in the chat there, and I put it up on the screen right now, or you can find it at hankstrange.com, like I said before. All right, that being said, let me throw my guest Walther Keller in here, and let's go for the opening, Walter.
Welcome back to the Hank
All right,
Strange
dudes and
situation.
dudettes, make sure you hit that
Lifestyles of
subscribe
Walther
button,
and
smash the
Lola.
thumbs ups, ring the bell, ring the bell. There you go, Walter ringing it. I'm ringing it. There we go. Look, check this out, guys. Walter and I are twinsies today, almost.
Unplanned.
I'm wearing Safety Harbor. Yeah, definitely unplanned. You didn't tell me this.
No.
I just said, I need to throw on my Safety Harbor Firearms shirt and represent
I
today.
went up and took a shower after I got home from
Yeah,
work.
let's see yours. Oh, look at that.
That's what I grabbed.
You got the gray. You have the gray, right? I have got the OD
Gray,
green.
yes,
Walter's
Oh,
rocking
okay.
the gray.
They almost look the same on this.
Yeah, it's a slight difference. Mine might be a
no,
little
it's-
washed in. Mine might be a little.
This
washed out.
one's relatively
Little
new
old.
still, so it's not all
Yeah.
faded out and stretched out.
Yes. So big thanks to Safety Harbor Firearms. Of course, Walter Keller is the owner, and they also help sponsor this show, sponsor the channel, keep us paying the bills and doing all that great stuff that we do. So we appreciate that from you and the rest of the family, Walt.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
also,
very much.
big shout out to TUSC. Ooh, TUSC Firearms Crypto right there. TUSC actually hit that fork. I need to. I think all the fork stuff is complete. I have to find out from Rob McNeely. I'll text him here.
I'm touching it. Hang on, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I need to send you TUSC. Shout out to all the people, the folks who are out there. Shooting Gallery Annie was the first one out there. Shout out to him. Make sure you guys smash those thumbs ups, ring the bells, etc. This is episode 816 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast.
860?
816. 16.
16.
16.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
One sixer.
Okay.
Walter Keller's the guest. You know what I saw? So first of all, I'm back. Did you miss me, Walter? I know the folks out there miss me. Yeah, you did. No, don't even say it now. It's okay. I heard that like release right there. You didn't miss me, obviously.
Wait,
that was you weren't gone long enough. Sorry,
that's
right?
that phrase that goes about something about the absence the heart grows fonder.
Okay. Where are you going with that?
Well, I'm just saying, you
I
don't see your friends for a while. You can catch up in a few minutes. It's all right.
Oh, okay. So obviously I wasn't absent long enough for your heart to be fond of anything. I see how it is. Okay, that's fine. Everyone who's coming in, smash the thumbs up, share this if you can.
Yeah.
So a bunch of different things that we're going to be talking about tonight. It's just me and Walt. But here's what I was going to. So I was off in South Carolina doing some stuff with Palmetto State Armory that you guys will see coming up here some point in the future.
I did some stuff with them this afternoon too.
Oh, okay. So you sent some money in that direction, huh?
They sent me an email and I responded with some.
And you bought some stuff.
I was looking at going. They got dagger lowers, the dagger pistol lower, complete.
Yes, they were. You know what? I heard about that when I was hanging out with them. That we're going to start seeing some of those parts.
$99. I was like,
yeah, that's
boom.
That's
I didn't even think
deal.
twice about it. I pulled the trigger on
it. The complete lower.
Yeah.
I think you sent. Did you send me that? I think you sent me a picture of that.
Yeah, I sent you a snapshot of the thing.
Yeah.
Well, I have another build of mine where the thing is acting weird. So I'm just gonna pull the slide off.
So let's see if we can share that for the folks. Yeah, check that out, people.
Boom! I got one coming. I'll be able to tell you what it's like.
Yeah, Walter ordered one, which was awesome.
Couldn't help it, man. You can't look, guys. If you buy that strip thing and you fill in all the parts, it's going to be hard pressed for you to do that. Why put yourself through? Okay, it has a. You got to be an FFL or you got to sign the paperwork. So
it's serialized.
If you're allergic to that, which I get, I understand. I completely understand. But I don't give a fuck. So I said, give it to me.
Yeah. And you're also an FFL. Can people who live around where Safety Harbor Firearms is located in Safety Harbor, Florida, if they order stuff, can they have it delivered to your
we do transfers all the time.
Okay. Yeah. When they come over there to get a transfer, will you take pictures with them? Will you?
If they insist, yes, they can get.
Okay. Yeah, all right, that's cool. All right, that's nice. So anyone who's in that area,
if you're that hard for it,
if you want to go through Walter, I'm also an FFL. Believe it or not, I'm also an FFL, and from time to time, I people have things come in here. Yeah. Patrick just had something come in. I didn't open it.
Honestly, our transfer when the Gov was handing out checks, holy fuck, were the transfers coming through? People, I got news for you, man. They ain't buying no groceries. They're buying.
Yeah, guns and ammo. I remember being at your place and the phone just kept ringing.
Now that the checks have calmed down, though they're supposed to be sending out some more. Now that that's calmed down too. Yeah. It's a lot quieter. So
Biden bucks.
Typically the summertime in the gun business is slow.
So this is why. So two things I want to say about that. One, I want to ask you this question: how much of your money that you make from selling firearms do you put back into buying firearms? Did you ever sit down and calculate, like, okay, I made this much money from selling guns that we build, and then I put this much back into buying other people's guns?
When the uppers were really rip-roaring and flowing out of the shop 15, 20 a week, I couldn't buy enough guns to pay but most of the transfer money, a lot of times people pay cash to do a transfer. It's $20 for a transfer and $5 for the background check call. So that buys a lot of lunch. So during we haven't went back to going out to lunch. We always order lunch and bring it in the shop. So not for any reason that we're scared we're going to catch something. It's just that's what the habit that we've fallen into since the COVID stuff. So I mean,
listen, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not a crime.
What? To eat in the shop?
No, I'm saying No, I'm saying like putting your money back into guns.
No, like that. I mean, I buy stuff. I mean, it's hard to figure. Those emails work, man. When I get, like, on Friday afternoons, every Friday afternoon there's a couple of emails that show up, and there's been a lot of Friday afternoons where I've ordered guns. Everybody else has left the shop, and I'm going, okay, here we go.
Yeah. AP Reloading says you'll never make more than you buy if you're doing it right.
Oh, okay.
So listen, PSA Palmetto State Armory actually has a sale going on right now with firearms, all free shipping. Started I want to say it started Tuesday, and it's going until Sunday. And I did make a post about it. Here's my Minds post. I'll share that with you guys. I am on Minds. If anyone wants to know.
That face, man. Every time I see that it's
look
like this
at
what's you got.
I don't know if you can see what's on the shirt. But that's a PSA shirt that I'm wearing there because I was making some videos for the PSA blog, For anyone who knows, PSA does have a blog, and I actually have a video on there. We could go look it up. But PSA, this was back on Tuesday. It goes till Sunday. They have a sale, free shipping on all firearms. So, and I've got a link. If you want to look for it, it's on Minds. I threw it up on Facebook. I put it on Instagram, Twitter, all over the place. I think I made a post about it here in the thing. So, and of course, some people were complaining, oh, well, everything's sold out. That's not true. Stuff is, they still got stuff.
The lowers weren't sold out.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, they still have stuff in there. Let me see if I can actually pull up the website. You know, I'm not saying, look, the people are still buying a lot of guns out there, so it is what it is. But so here we go. Here's some stuff on their site. PSA AKV. They got the Nutmeg one, the MOE one. You know, and I believe these are here because it says you can add to cart.
Yeah,
so,
it would say out of stock if it wasn't.
Yeah, so I believe those are there. I'm trying to see what other. So if you want to see the actual guns they have, it's pretty easy. You know, and they've got some. I think some AKs are out there too. There you go. So they got a couple. They got a couple of AKs and stuff like that going out there. By the way, oh, you know what I was going to tell you guys. PSA does have. They've got 545.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I know there's people saying they can't find any 545, but I was asking them about that. So they do, they do have some 545 for you if you're, you know. And I saw even, I was actually, you know, PSA has their own range.
Well, they have to, I don't know.
Yeah, it's called Palmetto State Outdoors.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a big range that they have. I was hanging out there. And they had a lot of AK ammo and stuff like that up there, so they've got things.
Cool.
Yeah. What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say here?
I found some more stuff. I got to sell at Knob Creek.
What is that? Oh yeah, we're getting ready for Knob Creek. What is that?
This is the handguard. This is the handguard that came off my PSA. I mean my AKV actually. I replaced it with wood. But, so I got the
handguard. You selling that? Okay.
It's the what do you call it? The Magpul stuff. You know,
yeah, the MOE stuff. Yeah.
I prefer the old school wood look. So
yeah. So let's see. AP Reloading is asking about that picture. Let me see. So he says, what did he say? Did they force you to take that photo? Were you abducted? He says, the photographer was like, just small, look natural, and Hank was like, I got you, fam.
I got you natural.
So here he goes, right there. That's my happy face. That's my happy face. So. Brick says you can't buy more than 3 boxes of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
And shout out to the Gun Snob. I see the Gun Snob out there. And I'm trying to see. And then I think AP Reloading was asking if that's the one with the room for the sling loop. Is he asking about that handguard you were just showing? I'm not sure.
Oh.
Yeah. And by the way, I took that picture. So I was there working on making some videos for the blog. And then I heard, oh, we're going to have free shipping. And I was like, oh, I got to tell the people about it. So that was my I'm bringing some good news to you people face. I mean, I don't know. You know. I only have a couple. I only have that and blue steel. And then eyebrows. I have like an eyebrows look. I think you've probably seen me do that. I retired the eyebrows one. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I have an eyebrows one. I'm not gonna do it here. It's retired right now.
Oh, okay. It's in retirement. Is that kind of like your Rock look? Is that what it is?
Right. I can't do the thing that the Rock is. My eyebrows are like connected. In case you know, I can't do that. How does the Rock do that thing? I can't do the just one eyebrow.
One up, one down kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't do it.
Holy Sarge!
Oh,
golly.
So let's see. I'm trying to see what else is going on. I don't know if anyone has any questions. Let us know if you have questions. If things happened while I was gone, while Walter was gone, let us know. We'll answer it now. Patrick's coming on tomorrow. Walter's on tonight. What is going on in the gun world that you guys want to... Oh, Walter!
Yes,
Newsflash. California, still communist.
Oh, they didn't throw Newsom out?
No, they didn't.
Was it close, or was it... Did
I
they
don't
rig it really good, or what?
I don't know exactly what the numbers were, but it wasn't... I'm not surprised.
Yeah, well, they worked this, so it's not going to happen.
Yeah, most of the people in California want that state to stay like that. You know, and to be honest with you, if I was living in California, I would give up. I don't think that they're able to... There's so many folks in California that they just want what these guys are doing. They want that. This is the proof of that. They want it, give it to them. I know it's tough if you live there, you grew up there, your family's been there for generations. I'm not knocking you guys. I've been to California, beautiful state. But I wouldn't live there. So.
Yeah, I mean, and the majority of the population lives in those metropolitan areas, which are leftist run. So the big metropolitan areas are all run by Democrats. So
yeah, it's pretty tough. I mean, look, if you can't leave, keep fighting. But man, this is why so many people. Look, so many liberal people ran away from California in this COVID era.
That's because of money.
Yeah.
It's not because that there's some patriots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They just don't like the government taking their money.
Did you see the Met Gala thing? Did you see that? That was something that was out. Yeah. Did you see that there was like a controversy about the Met Gala?
So because none of them had any mask on and yada 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 yada.
Yeah, they didn't have masks on. I guess So all the wealthy people were getting together. I don't really give a crap about the Met Gala. I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't really know what it is. But here's why I do know what it is, because AOC took her little narrow patukas over there, and she wore this dress with all the other wealthy people. And you might not be able to see it here, but her dress says "Tax the Rich." That's what it says. So she's at a gala for the rich. She's one of the rich, and she says "Tax the Rich."
Maybe that's what she calls.
So chic.
Maybe that's what she calls her hoochie or coochie. She calls it the tax the rich.
I don't know.
Bend over, bark like a dog, AOC.
And then I think the big thing that happened there was that all the celebrities and the rich people that were there. They didn't have to wear masks, but all the poor working class people that were serving them had to wear masks.
Of course. That's
Yeah. 42 Chilled said they have 350,000 lost votes. Okay.
I did run into something gun related over the weekend that I know has been out there, sometimes I'm a little disconnected from gun stuff. The Flux Raider.
The Flux Raider. Someone I believe my brother sent me. I didn't look at it. Let me see if I could pull that up. Where is it?
TFB. It's on the Firearms blog.
Firearms blog. Let me see if I could pull it up and we could take a look.
It's pretty interesting. I mean, of all those things that are out there, it's pretty.
From what I saw, it was an SBR. Let's see.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So where is it? Let's see how far
you gotta scroll down.
Go.
3/4 away. Just keep going.
Hold on. New Brownell Super Duty AR-15 rifle. Okay. All right. Cool.
I love you guys at Brownells, but just keep rolling. Keep scrolling.
Someone said, "What's like being a gun guy in California?" California. I don't know. I have that thing where I say California. Let's see here.
Can you say like Arnold? California.
6 Sauer introduces Custom Works concierge service. Oh Lord. Okay. I'm just going through all these. Where is this thing?
Keep going.
Primary Arms micro prism sight. Oh, I gotta check that out. Yeah, very nice, very nice. We need to get Primary Arms on the show. Let's see. Where is this thing? Where is it?
Keep going. Oh, that's a good one there too.
Ooh, Kalashnikov. Oh, okay,
you're close. You're close.
Can't look at that. Can't look at it. Okay. Oh, Flux Raider. Ooh. Yeah, let me see. Let me go to this article, and let's see what we're talking about here. Okay, so what is this on a P320? Okay, so this is similar to the one that I shot with Eric, which I had a video up. I don't know if we had to take that video down yet or not. Except it's a SBR. So really, this is just an article, and then you have to look at the video to see. I don't want to play the video and then get hit by nonsense, because that happened the other day, believe it or not, when we played the Matrix trailer. They hit us on that one. So what do you think, Walter? You're gonna get that? Interested in that?
I was watching him work it and shoot it and everything else, and I was like, that thing is pretty cool.
Okay.
I don't have a 320.
This is the reason to get one. I think it's time to get one.
Yeah, we'll give it time. This is not a good time for, when the new gun comes out like that, all of a sudden everybody's looking for the...
Oh, yeah, it's tough getting those, yeah.
They're looking for the used 320s to build their Flux Raider with, so...
yeah.
No, let the newbies have it for a while. Let them play with it.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if people know this out there. So we actually made believe it or not, Walt, a C channel for Hank Strange.
Oh dear.
Because there's Hank Strange, which is getting the living daylight smacked out of it. Like every day, YouTube, we're down on the ground, we're surrendering. YouTube stepping on our heads, kicking us in the gut.
No, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
No mas.
I can't breathe.
Can't we all get along?
All those things, yeah.
So the thing is that this is the B channel, by the way, for Hank Strange. The podcast channel is the B channel, and we made a C channel because of all this crap going on. So all the videos, because people actually ask me like, "Oh, do you guys actually make gun videos?"
Well, go back in time.
We have so many gun videos I haven't even posted. We're always doing gun videos, always. Yeah. So, but there's so many videos that we have to take down. So, I'm going to show you guys. Let me see if I can screen share here for a second. So I created a C channel for this, and I haven't really talked about it before. And it's called Strangerholics if you want to find it. So you just go, let's see if we can find it by putting in Strangerholics. See right there? Boom, there it goes. We actually have 38 subscribers, Walt. What? So if you go to Strangerholics, yes, it has this evil, dark look right here. With that's the logo with lightsabers.
Some kind of demon.
Yeah, that's all deliberate. This is all where the band stuff is for anyone who wants to know. And there's a bunch of videos. Lola's throwing videos up there all the time, but there's because we've had to take down hundreds of videos. We don't have hundreds of videos up there yet, but you will find a ton of videos there. As we're forced to take them down, they're going up there. So if you notice that Jackal video, that video, the AK-74s that we did with Palmetto State Armory, we had to take it down. It's all up there. We had to take down this Microtech R2K9 video. It's up there. We had to take down just a whole bunch of things, and Lola's been putting them up there. So big thanks to Lola. Remember the 50 BMG video that's up there? If you want to know.
Which one's that?
Remember the one we were shooting at Watermelons? That was a lot of fun.
Let's the Watermelons epic. Yeah,
that was tons of fun. So
actually, my friend, there's something I want. I'm not going to say it on, because there's a lot of copycats out there. But,
okay. So let me see if I can play a little bit of that.
We're going to have another similar event.
Okay. Yeah. So all kinds of stuff there. There's buckshot. So yeah, so all kinds of stuff is going up there on Strangerholics. I'm not telling you guys you have to go over there and subscribe to it or anything like that. But if you want to find those things, go find them. It's you go look on YouTube. It's under Strangerholics, and you'll find a lot of the videos that we had to remove. And as Lola gets a chance, she's just putting them up on there. Of course, we have stuff on other places, but I don't know, man. I've given Full 30 a chance. I've given Gunstreamer a chance, and there's just nothing happening there with those particular ones. So go check out Strangerholics. James Miller. Okay, go ahead, Walt. What's your thing? I'll get to James Miller's question next.
I think about that whole. Are you looking at your speed? Because I got blurry all of a sudden.
Oh yeah. That's because I have all these windows open. Hold on, I'll close some windows. I'll close some windows. That's why. Yeah, we'll close.
The wind's blowing on my window. I'm getting all blurry.
Here, I'll close windows. I'm closing windows right now. Well, closing windows. There you go. You'll come back. Okay. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I pretty on the muffin.
Yeah, what's up?
When I'm posting to YouTube, doing my Dirtfoot stuff or doing some Safe Terror Farm stuff, I'm thinking, well, maybe I should be posting some of these other places too. And I have a hard enough time just getting the stuff up to YouTube, much less, in my day, time wise and concentration wise, and stuff like that. So
it's really crazy, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's tough to keep up with all these different things. So let me see. So let's go to James Miller's question. He did ask this. So by the way, he gave us some money.
Money.
We appreciate that. He says, Hank, has Walter ever considered making a semi-auto 50 BMG?
Many times.
And what's your problem, Walt? Why is it not done yet? Seriously, it would be cool. It would be cool. I know it's gonna cost more money, obviously, right?
Yeah, I've been doing 50 cal stuff, working on 20 years, and I'll be quite honest, I'm kind of over it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be, I think we're still doing stuff. I'm still making things. I just put for those who are going to Knob Creek. You might want to stop by my table if you're in the market for a 50 cal, and I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, okay. A little hint.
Because I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna have a really good deal going. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
yeah, I'm just. it's hard to describe. I guess if you're new to it and you jump in, you're like, 50 cal, 150 cal, yeah. And it's like, okay, I've been doing 50 cal for almost 20 years. So it's like. That makes technically, if that includes where somebody else I used to work for, I have been doing it for 20 years.
Right.
So, I'm I guess ready for a little bit of a change. You want
to go in a different direction?
Yeah, I don't know.
So you and I met while we're on this 50 cal situation, and I'm gonna keep it going for James Miller so we can get better answer. We're gonna deep dive into this.
ATF took the fun out of the uppers.
Okay, ATF made it, yeah. But you and I met because of the SHTF 50. Yeah, because Peter Palmer, who is a Marine Scout sniper and was on Top Shot, was actually a big fan. Yeah, he has one. And I met him, and then he wanted to come out here to, I think he went to what is that, Suffolk in Tampa?
Suffolk,
yeah. And then he met with you, but he came and he stayed here with me, and then we went out there and did that, and we came and met with you, and that's how you and I initially met each other.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, it's all history, man. It's been awesome since then. You're welcome.
Yeah. Pat oneself on
the back. Yeah, exactly. Nice. The big head strange pat gets a pat on it right there.
No, I it's always, if it was a 9mm carbine or something, the barrels are easier to get. Everything is smaller. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how many people have test fired, how many 50 cals I've test fired, but
so the reason why Peter had yours, Walt, is because yours is one of the most affordable ones out there.
Price wise, yes.
Yes,
and that's
which
I get that completely.
Which is cool. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have done that.
With all this stuff going on over the years, we haven't raised our price on our gun hardly anything at all.
Right.
So,
and it's
unlike
still
a lot of.
Go ahead.
Unlike a lot of companies have constantly raising their prices and everything else.
Yeah.
So, And it hasn't been that material's hard to get lately. We haven't had too much hard. You know, it's been harder for me to get than anything is stem tubing, doing to make stem stuff with.
Really?
But like that seamless chromoly. But aside from that, it's I've still got parts. I'm still building. We've got to ship out. Like I said, I've got at Knob Creek. I'm going to have a really sweet deal going on for those who want a 50 cal. You got to be there in person, and you got to bring your cash too.
Yeah, I think the 50 cals are the 50 cals are still like a big hit with people, you know. And
yes, people like them. I think people get them just because it's like when I always say it's like when you get a Corvette or you get a Harley, you get it, you show it off to your buddies, and that's part of the whole thing,
Yeah. If folks look on the channel, let me see. I'll share it with right now. I put this short up of you shooting one of these suppressed. A lot of people love that video. That short, by the way, is getting more views than the other videos that we've put up this month. Gotten, by the way, which
put up
just shows you how they're suppressing the crap out of us.
I put a short up the other day about I just pulled out my MIG welder and I was just playing with the MIG welder practicing, and for me it got like 1,100 views, and I'm like, I don't know what the big deal was about, but
YouTube prefers the shorts, to be honest with you. And then from what I heard, when Mr. Big Kid was on here last week, he said that 50 cal stuff does pretty good. That's why I put those up. So if I don't know what you have that you want to throw up, I've got a ton of us doing the 50 stuff. So I think it's a natural progression for people. And by the way, your 50 is a very safe one. It's not the silly one where you open the cap in the back and throw something in and all that. Yeah, I know you want to get into all of that, but it would be nice. It would be nice to do a semi-auto one. Is it just like too expensive to get into all of that, or you just burnt out on it?
No, not really. I mean, there's figuring it out, building it, testing it, making it all work. It's not the space shuttle. I mean, other people obviously have done it already. I was actually thinking the other day of doing you can't put I'm thinking about building a 50 not a 50 caliber oh, excuse me, man. I'll burp.
Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah, I'm fine. I can still breathe.
Okay.
A 338 Lapua semi-auto. That would go on top of an AR-15 lower. See, ATF says that if it operates from its own gas, it's not a problem.
Yeah. Okay, so you're working on something.
Until they start using them in Mexico.
Okay. So you're saying you're working on something, but it probably is not going to be 50 BMG.
I was working on it in here, just kind of thinking about what it would take to do it. I mean,
right.
That's the way. This is how it works.
Goes through
start
that.
Thinking about it, and it's like,
Yeah, if something is knocking around in that cavernous noggin of yours, it could be knocking around there for a while.
As long as it doesn't want to knock its way out. But no,
we've tried to work on guns. Remember the open source gun that I wanted us to do?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I know. I've just been. It's like right now, I got some people want me to do some stuff on the milling machine. I want to make some mini bike parts on the milling machine. I'm making stocks on the milling machines right now.
Yeah,
so,
I have a mini bike project that you need to do.
I told you how to fix that. You're gonna.
No. This is a different one. I remember we spoke to you. Special mini bike project.
Yeah.
That's on the wraps right now. It's on the wraps. Yeah,
I gotta remind someone else he needs to do some.
Right. Yeah. We need to get that crack-a-lack-in.
Crack-a-lackin', yeah.
Yeah. I think sometime next week. Is it next week? I think next week I'm going to be in Iowa. Just a little hint. I'm going to be going up to Iowa.
Top Dog Armory says about 375 Shytech. Okay. 338 Lapua is expensive.
Okay.
I can't even imagine how much 375 Shytech costs.
Oh, the Shytech thing is, that's...
Yeah, when people say 50 cal's expensive, I just laugh. 50 cal's not expensive.
Shytech, you're better off to do your own, to load it yourself.
Yeah, but...
Which is also still expensive.
If you're going to make a gun for the general public,
Mm-hmm.
And okay, you make a 50 cal. You can go buy. I can go buy all the 50 cal I want right now. 50 cal has never been in a shortage or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sometimes cheaper now than it's been in the past.
Right.
But if you put one of these weird ass calibers on it, you're not going to sell that money.
So in that category of the 50 BMG, like big rounds, the next most common one is the 375 Lapua. Or what is it?
338?
338 Lapua. I'm sorry. Yeah, 338
I would
Lapua.
say yes. I would say yes. I mean, for kind of a run-of-the-mill round like that.
How much is that a round?
It depends. If you buy the stuff made in Serbia, it's on the order of 50 cal. If you buy Lapua ammo, it can be $8-10 a round. So it gets expensive. You just don't go out. You don't go do like we do and go plink. You don't plink with it.
How about you just make a semi-auto slug thrower, man? Like the shotgun slugs. How about that? Can we get?
That's called a Turkish shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe Safety Harbor Firearms can make a nice bullpup, dare I say. I know someone's going to get on me. People already saying I'm going to mention bullpups.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, Global Ordnance, which, Global Ordnance, me and Global Ordnance, we fell out of favor a while ago. But on their website right now, they're selling some of those Turkish shotguns in the bullpup configuration and the one that looks like an AR for $299.
Yes. I have one that I got from Barnauls. We need to do a video on it. We just haven't done any... We haven't done any of that new stuff because I had the range. The range was actually getting redone, and we're waiting for it to get a little bit cool. Yeah, the range is totally redone now. It's
just like for me, huh?
We pushed up, pushed up the berms.
Just like it was back in the old days.
Yeah, it's brand new out there.
Well, we're going to have to blow that shit up.
Yeah, Patrick has already been out there. Patrick was the first one to go out there.
I got an idea how we can christen that nice clean range. Oh, I have a real good idea.
Oh, he christened the living daylights out of it. He was out there shooting at night.
I'm talking about with food and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Patrick did some night stuff out there. Yeah, I didn't go out there with him. Like, I had already been outside several times, and I was like, no, I'm not going back outside.
Oh, at night?
Yeah, and he came here late, and he was shooting suppressors out there, so.
Oh.
But he had fun.
No, but I have visions of semi-autos, and I've thought of them for a long time, but it's just like, when you start making something completely new, something like that, especially big, and if you're going to do it right, it takes first a lot of money, it takes a lot of time, and if you got to do it in a caliber that people are going to buy. If you do it in an oddball caliber, you're not going to sell any.
I think you need to do so the Keg 12, right? Did you guys the Keg 12s are not getting made anymore either, right?
No, not really, no.
Okay.
I still have some in stock, by the way.
You still have some Keg 12s. Those are also going to be at the creek? Or no?
I'll bring some to show, probably. Once again, they're you got to do the transfer thing and all that. So yeah.
By the way, Pixamite asked this about the creek before I forget. Pixamite, shout out to Pixamite. He's always sending me cool stuff. Hot Wheels cars. Pixamite says, Walt, might there be a deal for those of us who can't make it to the creek? The railroad won't let me make it there. Special code or something for. Come on, Walt. Come on. For the people.
These.
And once again, we get the sigh.
Yeah.
For the people, Walt. For the people.
For the people, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like you sound like Morgan and Morgan, yeah.
Yeah.
For the people.
Yeah.
For the people that are lawyers.
So here's what I think. Listen, think about it. Let's think about the poor folks who can't make it out to the last creek.
The poors.
No, I didn't say the poors.
I know. I'm just saying that.
The unfortunate ones who can't make it to the last creek, can they get something, to help them out? I'm going to bat. Pixamite is good to me, man. Pixamite is a good dude.
No, I get that. These come
care of you, boy.
These are some of my R50 rifles that I stopped making a few years back.
Oh,
And
okay.
I've had it in the shop, and I went ahead and I finished them all out.
Mm-hmm.
So got the older Magwell design, which has a lever on it instead of a button. So the idea was to some of them have, I wouldn't say they're not scratch and dents because they all look really nice. They're all test fired and everything. They work really well.
Mm-hmm.
I hand assembled every single one of them. But the whole idea was, people can touch them, look at them. Okay, I want that one. But there's about 10 different rifles actually. So, and that's the only way to really do that's in person. So, because the price was good. Like I said, they're not beat up or falling apart or nothing like that. But there could be a little scratch here, a little nick there. So.
Okay. Let's get this up from John Crump.
Money,
Thanks,
money,
John.
money.
Appreciate you. He says, Walter, who is that guy on your show, also got a new leak. So, John, if you have a new leak, you can come on. Yeah, we'll say it. And then, Walter, here's my idea. I'm going to pitch you.
Oh, how much did you make in the end?
Yeah, we need to check on the
telethon.
The telethon, yeah, on the GoFundMe.
I think John could be the new Jerry Lewis thing. He's like the new Jerry Lewis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's for Polymer 80 Dan. We need to check on that. Check on it and see what they made. Here's what I'm thinking, Walt. The keg 12 needs to be semi-auto. Boom. You need to make a semi-auto keg 12 bullpup semi-auto, right? Like I could just throw it in a backpack. Whip it out.
You mean the Turks haven't done that already?
Nice short format AOW. Can we make it? Is there a way to do that? Can we? Like a little shotgun, a little 12 gauge, maybe more capacity.
Baby one.
Yeah, more capacity. Could throw it in a backpack. That would be a really good. If you guys like that idea, let Walter know right now. I have no clue how on God's green earth.
I'm trying to make my life a little simpler.
Freedom Flash Ammunition says, what about the Strybog Glock lower? There you go. Good question.
That is on the docket to work on. Trust me, it's just, like I said, it's just trying to make a bunch of stock parts. And every time, you get this done, we need that. We get this done, we need that. So I have the material for that. We got to make one little tweak to it, to the Glock lower. And then hopefully, what is it now? It's September. Oh, fuck. Time's running out. The idea was to have some stuff for the SHOT Show, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. We'll see if there'll even be a SHOT Show for crying out.
You gotta have some. You gotta, like I get told by my son, you gotta set goals. You gotta set goals.
Yeah. Oh, Will? This is Will saying this?
Yeah.
Will said you gotta set goals. Will. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
The same Will that I know.
You don't know him like I know.
I know. Obviously not.
I get accused of jumping from this project to that project.
No. You?
Well, that's
yes, of course you do. Yeah,
that's the way I work.
Yeah,
so.
That's how your brain works. Mine works like that too. Okay, listen, we got Crumpy. Let's see. I'll put Crumpy in the middle here. Crumpy in the middle. No one puts Crumpy in the corner. You got to center your camera a little bit, Crumpy. What's up?
No, I don't.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. How you doing?
Good. What's up, man?
How you guys doing?
We're good. How was the
Thank you,
telethon? Walt wants to know. Yeah.
It was good. Yeah. Walter was on there for a long time.
Yeah, and Walter gave up some cool stuff from Safety Harbor Firearms. Big thing.
Oh yeah, he gave up a couple like an MP5 stock, which somebody was really happy to get. I think that was sorry, I'm trying to fix them on my phone here. Not in my studio. So let me see. Okay, I'll just hold it like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, Walter gave up MP5
stock. Yeah.
Stock.
All right.
That, yes.
A couple lowers too.
Yep, 3 lowers. Yep.
Yeah, so it was a very good. We raised about $10,000.
Cool.
I got a box of P80s in today that I've been shipping out. Everything else is basically out now.
Mm-hmm.
So 15 P80s, a 320 kit from JSD, 3 lowers, MP5 stock. We give away a lot. Backpack, bulletproof backpack thing, a bunch of books.
I thought you were pushing like 30K, something like that. Or was
that was like the total.
Yeah, I think there was about 20. There was about, what was it like when you started? Was it like around 25 or was 20 when you started?
No, it was about like 20. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah.
So we raised about 10,000.
Mm-hmm. No, that's good.
Which was well, it's good. It's gonna help them out a lot.
Yeah, and it's still up, right? So people can still help if they want to. Yeah.
They can definitely still help. The goal's 40, and we're about $10,000 away from that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you're listening to this,
chunk out of that. 40.
Yeah. If you're listening, go check out John Crump on any social media, and you'll be able to find a link to that and help out if you can. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, you had a lot of people on there. You had a lot of views too. I saw.
There's a lot of people when you start giving away free lowers and free P80, people tend to show up. Yeah, it's funny how that happens.
Yeah, you're looking like Captain Kirk or something, man. You're here, right? Am I wrong here, Walt?
I think it's the trim in the back that's making his.
Yeah, what the hell's going on with John? He looks like like Captain
the shadow
Kirk
right here, like you got a collar on or something.
Yeah, so weird. I'm just looking at him like, why does he look? Okay.
All right.
What's your leak? What's going on? What's the
What leak are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you said in that comment that I read that you got some kind of leak, so we want to hear it. What is it?
Yeah. I leak like my faucet's leaking.
I know better than that. Okay.
No, I do.
Richard Monder says I had a leak when I got home from work last.
I took a leak.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's your leak?
Richard Monder ordered some stuff from my website, by the way.
Yes.
So thank you. From Black Swan Tactical, he did.
Yeah. I hope you charge him extra for shipping out to England.
Yeah, it automatically charged him extra.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a leak. This is kind of not gun related, but it is ATF related.
Okay.
Which is the ATF apparently they're going to be the agency that's going to be investigating COVID relief fraud.
What? What the hell what does that have to do with alcohol, tobacco, or firearms?
Is COVID
not really
relief
sure.
Is COVID reliefs handed out by the IRS for the internal? Who hands out the COVID money?
I think it's the IRS, but yeah.
So
why?
Okay.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
Maybe because they have guns.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's like I don't know.
That doesn't make any
It's
kind
like
of sense.
It's the BATFE now for COVID. Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, I got some. I got some leaks from the financial department. One of my contacts over there is like, "Hey, you want this?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll write about it."
Is this a backdoor way of getting?
Maybe that's their excuse to get more money.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a backdoor way of the Dems giving more money to
and hire more
ATF.
Gestapo.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean that's one of my working theories.
Yeah.
Yep. And when you hire more Gestapo, you need more guns, you need more computers, you need more everything. So cars, all that stuff.
And then when COVID goes away, do you think they're going to return the money or stop taking the money?
No.
Yet.
No. The money never goes back. It never goes back.
Yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm going to write the story and drop the document probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
I dropped the one on the cop today that didn't get qualified immunity.
I listened to that and I was like, oh, actually, if I was that person, they would have to, part of the settlement would be a public apology on TV. I mean, where you get down on your knees and apologize. That's
Yeah, what
Yeah,
is
that
this?
was an
What is this
interesting
story?
situation.
What's this we're talking about?
All right, some dude was driving, and I think it was like, what is it? Waterford, somewhere in
Mhm.
Connecticut,
Mhm.
in the bad area, and he had his GPS on his iPhone, because he didn't know where he was going, and his iPhone locked up. So he pulled over to reset his iPhone, and cop pulled out behind him because it's like a high drug, high prostitute area.
Mhm.
Um, and so the cop walked up to the window, knocked on the window. The guy rolled it down. And was like, "Hi, what can I do for you, officer?" And the guy was like, "Give me your license." So he said, "All right." So he gave him his license and his concealed carry permit, because he had a concealed carry permit and a legally possessed firearm. He goes, "I have a firearm in the car. Just wanted to let you know." And the cop grabbed him, started pulled him out of the car, threw him to
What?
the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, and it gets better. Then yelled at the guy, "Where's the drugs? Where's the prostitute?" And the guy's like, "What are you
What the
talking
hell?
about?" So he started
Holy.
searching the guy,
Was the cop on
and he goes,
drugs? That cop
he
sounds like
searched
he
the
was on
guy, and
drugs.
he found a bottle of pills, and he's like, "I found drugs." And the guy's like, "That's my nitroglycerin for my heart condition."
Mm. They.
The only thing he found was the nitroglycerin, which the guy got back
Mhm.
$320, which the cop captain that disappeared, and
Whoa.
a flash drive with the guy's dead father's last videos and pictures on it.
Oh man.
Um, they took him and they threw him in the back of the car, and the guy has a bad back, and he was screaming in pain because his back was hurting. So the cop grabbed him by the back of the handcuffs and threw him head first into the floor of the car. So basically, he's upside down. He can't see. He's in pain. And then this is when he ran the guy's permit and found out it was valid, and found out that the gun was legally owned. So the guy went back. And he was laying in the back of the bed, not back of the bed, in the back of the car, face down. And a sergeant came up with another officer, and the guy's like, "Well, what should I write him for?" So the sergeant told him what to write for the stop, and they let him go, but they kept the money, and they kept the and they kept the flash drive with the pictures
What
and the
state was
videos
this
and
in
sent
again?
them. Connecticut,
Connecticut. Mm.
Connecticut. So
Okay.
they sued. The guy sued the officer in the police department, and the officer claimed qualified immunity because qualified immunity says, they're indemnified for any mistakes that could be made, right?
Mhm.
Also, the cop argued that the stop he had reasonable suspicion a crime was taking place because of the area, and the judge agreed with him on that. But then he said, "I had probable cause because the guy was a gun owner."
Mm-mm.
And the guy had a permit to carry a gun.
Was the guy a
So
Connecticut resident?
yeah,
Okay. Mhm.
so the judge said no reasonable officer would have came to that conclusion, and if I let that stand, it would eviscerate the Fourth Amendment rights of anyone who owns a gun.
Mhm.
But therefore, not only am I not agreeing with you that you had probable cause, but I am waiving your immunity,
Mhm. Yeah.
your qualified immunity,
Yeah. That
and you
guy's
can be
lawyers.
sued.
Yeah, that guy's lawyers need to take Connecticut. Whatever jurisdiction that is in Connecticut, man, they need to go bankrupt. That's
It's
crazy.
in the Circuit Court of
Yeah.
Connecticut, the United States Circuit Court
Yeah. Wow.
in Hartford.
When
So
did
yeah,
this come out? In the last couple days? This came out?
yeah, yeah. Last couple days,
Hmm.
I wrote a story and I dug into it a lot yesterday because that's
Okay.
when the decision came out.
Okay.
And I was like, no one beat me. Then Jared from Guns and Gadgets put out a video last night.
Oh yeah, you can't get you
3
know,
minutes.
yeah. Good luck trying to get something up there faster than Jared.
Yeah, but I had it. I was like, I had another video I did with a dart that's coming out tomorrow. But I was like, I'll just release this one tomorrow morning, and then
Right.
release the one. No one else is going to write on this, so Jared popped it up. But
Okay.
yeah, it was definitely interesting. So he is going to be sued. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna throw your article up here, by the way, just for folks who are interested in this. Judge denies police officer qualified immunity after arrested. Something's wrong with that sentence. Yeah, it should say after arrest of lawful gun carrier.
Yeah, I don't write the headlines.
Yeah. I'm just saying, someone over at Ammo Land, get up on that. But we all make mistakes, me included. So there's the article. If you guys want to read it, sounds like a very interesting story that you guys should go check out and read it. That's really crazy. And when things like that happen, we need to push back, really hard on that. So Dennis Thomas is asking about constitutional carry in Florida. And the only thing that I could see here in the news when I'm looking it up, I don't know what you've heard. And
Representative Sabatini reintroduced constitutional carry for the next cycle.
Yeah. So it says, this is on Florida politics. Florida is currently behind when it comes to gun rights. Pro-gun groups and Rep. Anthony Sabatini are bringing the constitutional carry debate back to the table for upcoming legislative season. And just as some, we were talking about this. This last week, where it got a bill number today. Cool.
It was introduced like a couple weeks ago, but it got to go through the legislative drafting and stuff like that before it actually gets assigned a bill number.
Yeah, that seems. I know Dennis posted this a couple times. Yeah, Dennis, we take a little while to get to things. We got multiple things going on, but I'm absolutely happy to hear this, especially since we had that conversation last week where some people here in Florida were not very happy that our friend Luis Valdez of GOA was putting pressure on the politicians here in Florida. I mean, they need pressure.
Yeah, Cordbird killed constitutional carry. Because she was afraid he was going to lose power.
Yeah, I think the Republicans have been in power here in Florida for how long, Walt? Forever? For the last 20 years? 30 years?
They actually have a supermajority. Have a supermajority and a Republican governor. There'd be no stopping. If they want a constitutional carry passed, there would be no way that the Democrats could stop them.
Yeah. Right. So, and here's an interesting tidbit that I saw. I forgot the name of that politician right now. I have it somewhere. But the guy who authored the gun control stuff that we have here, that Parkland bill, is a Republican. He authored it. Yeah. Even NRA, ILA, and the crazy cat lady condemned this guy. He's now the president of the Senate here in Florida. Well, and they're fundraising. The NRA's fundraising for him. Other people are fundraising. And guess what? Let me hit you with this, Walter. You'll love this. He is running to become the agricultural commissioner next year.
Oh, so we're gonna have a Republican Nikki Fried.
Yeah, so it's batshit crazy.
Is he gonna put his picture on the gas pumps too?
Yeah.
He was the guest of honor at an NRA dinner.
Yeah.
Like a week ago.
Yeah. So I'm 100%. If anyone's wondering, I'm 100%, for Florida getting constitutional carry. If there's anything I could do to keep that pressure up or whatever, we'll talk about it here every day. We need to have Luis Valdez come on. We definitely need that. Walt, did you want to say something about this particular thing?
I don't have words to express my.
Yeah.
So you don't think a gun group should be honoring him at the dinner?
No.
No.
The guy that wrote the Parkland bill?
No. We need to keep some pressure up about that. The guy who wrote the Parkland bill voted for it, okay? Should not be Republicans in Florida should not be their poster boy for awesomeness.
Can somebody wake up all these kids that are not 21 yet and tell them how those guys fucked them? I mean, with their rights and stuff.
There's gun companies giving that guy money. There's gun companies giving that guy money. I don't think everyone realizes what's happening here. We have to vet Republicans included. I'm a Republican. Okay, I live in Florida. We need to keep pressure on these guys.
There's a good book by the founder of GOA, H.L. Richardson, called called confrontational politics, and there's two different schools of politics. You have confrontational politics and you have access-based politics. Access-based is you reward them when they do something good, but you don't call them out when they do something bad because you'll lose access. That's access-based. Confrontational politics is also known as a thank and spank. Is you thank them when they do something good, but when they do something bad, you go after them.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Walt. Huh?
Well, that's the Democrats' typical thing about is access. If you don't play the party line, you get no access. Mm-hmm. So whether you agree with their stuff or not, you have to play the game, or you get no access. They turn you off. So
yeah, if they don't give us what we want here in Florida, I want all those gun laws that they put in effect back in 2018 overturned, repealed, and deleted. And we should definitely have constitutional carry in the state of Florida. So
sure,
that's just for starters. So
I think it should be called natural carry myself, because hey, you should have it's a natural right to be armed whenever you want to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I should be able to walk down the street with some C4 in my backpack, some hand grenades.
You never know when you need that.
Maybe an RPG or something.
Yeah, you never know when you need it. I mean,
I don't
if we could supply that to the Taliban, I mean, if we could give all of that stuff to the Taliban and then give them billions of dollars on top of that, I think, right? Because we're going to essentially give the Taliban a lot of money. You know that, right? We're going to keep the Taliban. We're actually going to fund the Taliban from now on. Are you guys aware of that?
Let's say if Richard Monder comes and visits you, right, and you have a PBS 14 night vision, and you say, "Hey, Richard, look through these. Oh, you just committed a crime. You just violated ITAR."
Mm-hmm.
But yet, the Taliban, we give them like quad nods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insanity. It's insanity. So, yeah, we need to keep pushing for that stuff here in Florida. So, I'm going to reach out to Lewis. Maybe we'll get Lewis to come on. But that's good news. It's good news. Like, that the only reason I think that, it's going to get attention is if we make it get attention. That's up to Lola. Lola knows the schedule. She's the boss of all the scheduling. I don't even mess around with. I don't even get into her territory.
All right, tomorrow done booked.
Huh?
I said tomorrow done booked. You saw what my name was when I entered the chat room.
You're speaking for Lewis now? Oh, yeah, because you put Lola Strange on your thing? So you're Lola Strange with vitiligo, basically. That's what you're saying.
Yep. Dude, it looks like my camera looks like I'm on a freaking potato.
Yeah, I mean, me and Walter look fine.
I know. Hold on, I'm gonna do something.
You look like a chubbier version of Captain Kirk. I don't know what's going on with John's camera over there.
He's having problems with the space-time continuum. That's what it is.
Yeah. And Brian Quick. It looks like he's frozen now, but I can still hear it. Oh, we lost him. Brian Quick. Here's Brian Quick says things I thought I'd never see. Nicki Minaj tweeting out a Tucker Carlson video defending her. You heard about that, right?
I heard a little bit about it. You guys texting about it. I didn't go look at it because.
Yeah, I think essentially what happened there. Okay, now James T. Kirk is joining us. I think essentially what happened with Nicki Minaj is that she's saying that she shouldn't have to get the COVID vaccine. I guess I don't know. I guess something happened to her cousin or whatever, and she put that out there. And then I guess the White House invited her to either to a phone call conversation or to come down there. Blah blah blah. But,
no.
But Tucker did a story about it. What, you don't want Nicki Minaj up in the?
That's cohorting with the. No, you don't. No.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna turn it into a press bite. No.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Everyone.
Did you see Conor McGregor was getting in a fight with Machine Gun Kelly?
No.
Yeah, the VMAs.
No. Who do you think is going to win between Machine Gun Kelly and Conor McGregor? I'm gonna go with Conor. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Conor McGregor.
Anyone
take a Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah, that would be a dumbass move.
Yeah, I mean, he might look like a little dude, but you don't mess with him. Little dudes could kick your ass. Okay, if you don't know this, little dudes have had a whole life of fighting,
being little dudes. Yeah.
Yeah, of having to fight. Don't mess with them just because, here's this little dude I'll go mess with. And then don't mess with one who's actually a fighter.
A fighter,
yeah. Don't mess with someone who gets paid to beat people up for a living.
Yeah, I don't care how bad you think you could rap. I mean, to be honest with you, I think Eminem will kick Machine Gun Kelly's ass. So... Whammy Gunslinger says it's mind-boggling that every state doesn't have constitutional carry. What do you think about that, gentlemen?
It's mind-boggling that we need constitutional carry.
Yeah, why do we have to have... Yeah, exactly.
Good answer.
Exactly.
Yeah, good answer. And then Len Holt says that's true. I think he's talking about us giving the Taliban money. Another $64 million from the State Department. The funny thing, the people stated that it wasn't enough. Yeah, Taliban said that wasn't enough money. The State Department gave them all these guns, helicopters, night vision. I mean, just like a smorgasbord of Christmas presents for any gun guy, on the face of this planet. And then they gave them $64 million. Not enough.
Yeah, I heard they were complaining that the Black Hawks were breaking down.
All right, now let's go back about the equipment. All right, we King Osabi have a hard enough time maintaining it.
Mm-hmm.
You give all that stuff to basically a bunch of illiterate inbreds.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna last very long.
No.
You got to maintain that helicopter. You can laugh, John. It's okay. You got to maintain that helicopter every day. You just can't get up and fly. Or that MRAP. You can't hop on that MRAP and drive it for weeks on end without doing maintenance on it. It's gonna fucking stop.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I saw a picture of a Taliban trying to feed a carrot to a Black Hawk.
Listen, we need to be. I can't believe I'm saying this in the list of things I can't believe I'm saying. We need to be a little bit more like Did you see the French? Like they ass-missiled a dude in did you see that Africa thing where the French ass-missiled one of the terrorist dudes? Did you see that?
French and ass-missiling people, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Let me see, where is it? I
hear French people ass-missile a lot of people.
Yeah.
Especially dudes.
Yeah. I saw that right before we came on air, Walt. Where's the thing about the French drone strike? You didn't see that?
No,
Let me see if I can.
Like
pull
I said,
it up
I haven't been watching the news. I don't even think about the news anymore.
The French had a. Here we go. So there's a whole bunch of these different stories. I'll pull it up here. France killing of Islamic State leader, big victory. That's in the AP. There's the leader of the Islamic State in the Greater Sahara died of wounds from a drone strike that hit him on a motorcycle last month in southern Mali in a French-led operation involving backup from the U.S. and EU, Malian and Nigerian military forces, French authorities says Thursday. So they ass-missiled him on a motorcycle.
I only have one question.
Uh-huh.
Was he sponsored by Dirtfoot Racing?
Definitely no.
Wise guy.
Definitely no.
You're not allowed to wear a hair rag when you're riding on Dirtfoot Racing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So we need to be more like that. Now, of course, I thought there was a drone strike that America did, thinking they were taking out someone over there, but it turned out to be someone that was on the U.S. side, right? Did you hear about that one?
Yeah, I did see that little bit on the internet that Biden killed the wrong person, so to speak. Yeah. That's what they said.
Yeah. Who's running the drone program for the United States? Hunter Biden?
For all we know.
All cracked up.
Yeah, for all we know, definitely. So, yeah. All right. So, what else you got for us, Crumpy? I know you're probably not planning on being here the rest of the time.
Yes. I just want to remind everyone out there that popcorn sales are starting soon. So I'm going to be shilling popcorn, and we're looking for someone to sponsor a Boy Scout troop to buy shirts for the Scouts.
Okay.
So if anybody out there,
how many scouts are there?
You heard that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I think it's like $380 is the price that we're going to try to get someone to sponsor.
For how many scouts?
Well, it's 40 Scouts, so we got a deal on the shirts.
Oh, are they like T-shirts? Is that what they were like?
Yeah, they're like the dry moisture wick type T-shirts.
Okay.
Because apparently we thought cotton was going to be cheaper, but apparently because of COVID, that the dry wick antimicrobial stuff is actually cheaper than cotton now.
Oh, what about the John Wick shirts? I don't know. That was such a stupid joke. That just popped into my brain.
I wish I had my soundboard here so I can play my not funny.
Yeah. Dan hates you. See, you don't need it if you got Walter. Dan hates you. Says he was wearing his Durka flip flop racing.
Durka.
Oh, boy. We're gonna get in trouble.
Some of those handmade tire sole slippers.
Yeah, that's about the guy on the motorcycle. I would like to see that video. I don't usually like to look at all those kinds of videos or whatever, but I think that would be so funny to see that dude on the motorcycle and that drone
just get splashed. It gets splashed.
Yeah. Toxic Patch Company says that they would like to sponsor them, but would they want to be associated with Toxic Patch Company?
Of course they would.
Yeah. And Richard Monder wants to know when the Crashing Rich shirt is coming. Yeah.
October 1st.
Okay, there you go. Boom.
What's up, the term now for mask wearers is masketeers, I've heard. That's one of the things I've heard. So, John, how about some kind of shirt with like the three masketeers, or like you could have Biden, our illustrious Camilla vice president, and you got to find one more. Maybe the mad doctor that survived Trump and three masketeers. I don't know.
Do we want to actually promote?
I had this idea of doing your typical mask wearer, and you got this fat dude with the mask underneath his nose, smoking a cigarette and drinking a beer. That's what I'd like this for, a masketeer. Yeah, what's up, man? I'm safe. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah. Maybe we can get Tactical Fat involved in that. Yeah, we could throw Tactical Fat up in there.
Typical masketeer. You could have 3 or 4 different versions. You could have the big booty coochie mama running around with her mask down like this. Yeah.
What did you?
Hey, you guys saw my COVID mask on my live stream, right? The ones I got from Toxic Patch Co.
Right. I saw those. Let's talk about this. Did you hear about that general? The general who was promising China we're not gonna bomb them without warning them first. Did you hear about that under Trump?
Yeah, that guy should be.
That's treason.
Yeah,
he should be strung up in public.
Yeah, I mean, what the
let him
hell?
Let him hang for a couple days.
Yeah, did that guy even have that authority to even have that conversation?
No.
Yeah.
Generals can't call heads of other state.
Yeah, what the hell are we?
Let me call Z really fast. My boy Z.
Yeah.
You remember when nothing was done about it either, but which one was they were talking to Iran? Which with that senator guy?
John Kerry.
The Heinz ketchup.
Yeah, Kerry.
They didn't do anything to his treasonous ass either. So.
Yeah.
You try doing that, John. Try calling the head of state and trying to sell some night vision or something. See what happens.
As he's dialing, they will be ass missiling him. Yeah.
or anything like that.
Well,
I'm gonna provide technical services to the Taliban. Yeah, I'll send my guys over. Just to, hey, listen here, I can talk. No, no.
Yeah. Yeah, the Taliban need someone to help them fix those Black Hawk helicopters. So
I know how you fix those. They're all lined up on a runway. Nice B-52 strike will take care of that.
Yeah, some good carpet bombing.
Carpet bomb and fix all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Night Train says quick. John Kerry, a.k.a. Lurch.
He does look like Lurch.
Yeah.
Lurch.
Yeah. I'm trying to see, any other cool gun stuff come out while I wasn't here? Let's see
I got like another release from Fat D with everything that they're importing.
Okay, what exactly?
No, a lot of MP5s from HK. Civilian versions is coming in. It's kind of nice. But it's all a bunch of Turkish shotguns, but 99% of everything that gets imported is a Turkish shotgun.
Okay.
All the shotguns Turkish shotguns. All the shotguns go through the Commerce Department, don't they? That's not ATF. That's
shotguns still go through the ATF.
But I thought the permits and stuff all went to Commerce or something like that with shotguns.
The permit for everything goes to Commerce to import it, but the ATF does a technical review to make sure that it's in compliance and has a sporting purpose.
I would like to know what the deal is with all those bullpup pattern shotguns that came out of Turkey under like 100 different names.
They're still coming in, man.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of different names. Yeah, but it's the same gun, but there's literally like 20 companies.
20, yeah. It's just they buy it in bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just relabel it, whatever. But it's all the same.
Yeah.
Chinaman does that and stuff too. You want to have the Hank Strange scope company? You just tell Chinaman he puts Hank Strange scope on it.
Yeah, right.
Same thing.
Yeah. Oh, I understand.
Turkey man, you want to have Hank Strange bullpup? Then Turkey man put on Hank Strange bullpup.
Yeah, if I'm going to put my name on it, it better work. Better work.
All right, my potato's almost out of battery, so.
Okay, yeah, I noticed your signal. I mean, seriously, man, for like a freaking Amazon Air to the throne of Amazon, you need better internet. All right, I'm just messing with you.
No, I have good internet. I don't know what's going on here tonight. It's weird. The internet has been really flaky.
Yeah, someone might be monitoring you.
Dude, do you think that I have any doubt that's happening? That's not happening.
Yeah.
You
know what? One last thing before you go that I just thought of. What do you think about this whole Facebook thing? You used to work for Facebook. This news came out that Facebook has a special program for celebrities that keeps celebrities, when they say crazy stuff that goes against the rules, keeps them from getting kicked off. Meanwhile, everyone else gets kicked off if you even whisper anything that Facebook doesn't like. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really it hasn't been a secret. I mean,
okay, I guess it just came out though.
Yeah, I mean, it comes out every once in a while, then it just goes away, then it comes back out and goes away and comes back out and goes away. It's really weird. It's like this is like multiple cycles of it. It just, I guess people forget.
Yeah,
and then it breaks again.
Yeah, what is the? I'm trying to find an article on it, but it's out there. Like, it's a special celebrity thing that they keep all the celebrities safe and from getting kicked off, and they can say and do whatever they want to do. Everyone else, I'm sure YouTube, all these guys have that. All these different platforms have their ways of protecting these celebrities. Meanwhile, everyone else gets their butt kicked.
Yeah, it's just like the porn on YouTube that no one talks about. But yeah, everything they tag it as educational.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Bring it up. Bring it up in your live stream. They won't kick you off because it's on YouTube, right?
I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see. I get kicked off for less things. Cody,
search like naked yoga or.
How about trimming the pubes when the hot Russian girl lays there and gets all her hair trimmed off and spread eagle and the whole 9 yards, and I'm watching this going.
And that's on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's on YouTube.
Oh yeah, they shave it all down and they wax
educational.
Ah, okay.
Ever seen any of the breastfeeding things?
No.
We're talking.
Everybody knows when it's actually.
When it was my time, listen. When it was my time for breastfeeding, I didn't even breastfeed. But that's probably what one of my problems is right there. I should have done more breastfeeding.
And we're not talking like.
Now you know these are the results of what happens when you don't do that. John is John frozen? He's just looking like I can't believe you're actually having this conversation.
I can't actually believe I saw that stuff. It's like, what the
yeah, when I give my report to GOA, what media stuff did you do? I did Hank Strange. Oh, what you guys talk about? Breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding. Yeah.
waxing the private parts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and Brazilian waxing.
I mean, this is what this is why we're so awesome over here. It's what we talk about.
It goes from bullpups to waxing in 2 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. 0 to 100. 0 to 100. All right, man. I'll let you go. I know you got stuff to do. Appreciate you coming on.
All right, man. All right.
Thanks, brother.
You guys later.
All right. See you, man.
Bye.
Peace.
See you, John.
Cody Milbacher says, Chinaman, that's what Coke Man always says. Walter, are you a subscriber of Coke Man?
Coke Man. I don't know Coke Man.
Not
familiar with Coke Man.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out, though. No, Chinaman, that's a little thing that I say when I'm talking to other people about stuff made in China. And them making stuff for you and doing stuff. Yeah, Chinaman, he make for you. Yeah. He go good long time.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Let's see.
I don't know what you talk about Turkey Man. Turkey Man make you shotgun. Yeah, he'll make a good for and that's the truth. They don't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Turkish don't play around.
Turkish man make you good pistol too. Their guns freaking run. So.
Yeah.
I got a brand new. Speaking of that, I got a brand new shotgun right here. I can show you.
Oh.
It's in a case. It's in a case.
Oh, it's in the case. Oh.
It's in the case. There's a brand new.
Yeah, that's an empty case. That's an empty case.
Black Aces Tactical, ready to go out and bust.
Oh,
shit
do you have a picture? So, is it up on Instagram?
I don't know if I posted a picture of that or not.
Didn't post it up on the.
Can't remember if I did or not, but it's all over. 704 Tactical's got them. He's done reviews
cool.
on them. Stuff
Okay.
Like that. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I'm ready to go do it, man. I got some ideas for some really tasty targets. They'll break that range in the right way.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have like a whole family of raccoons eating out there all night long.
What are you planning on?
I ain't saying. I'm not saying.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Because if I say it, somebody will knock it off.
Jack it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. Negative. I know better than that.
Yeah. Oh, and then by the way, on Mr. Big Kid, I see Mr. Big Kid got his or put in for his silver award. Mr. Big Kid hit 100,000 subscribers.
Oh.
So.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're about to send him out. Congratulations to him for that.
Good for him.
Yeah, I know how much hard work he put in there for that. Have you been keeping track of the Rare Breed situation? I was looking at some stuff from Rare Breed. I think this is the owner. I think the owner of Rare Breed is like a lawyer or something like that. He's been talking about stuff. Looks like if some people we know jacked up the Rare Breed trigger. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We don't have to get into that, but yep.
No, I haven't been paying that much attention to that.
Yeah. I'm just looking through Instagram. I'm just looking at stuff that's on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Here's my buddies. There's Mr. Guns and Gear, and there's Sean from Pew Pew Tactical. Shout out to those guys. Mr. Guns and Gear. Do you know Mr. Guns and Gear had his Instagram deleted, so he's Senor Guns and Gear now. I don't know if you know that.
No, no.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, they deleted his
Senior.
Yeah, they deleted his Instagram, man.
I'll stop that.
If yeah. So I'm just flipping through some stuff here. See what's going on.
I don't think I've done anything with the shotgun yet. I test fired it in the bullet trap, and it seems to be working fine. So
yeah,
it needs to go outside.
Okay, John says that's not the owner. That's the CEO. That's the CEO of Rare Breed. So, yeah, yeah. Someone ripped off their trigger.
Really?
Yeah, didn't you? I talked to you about this. You know that chat that we have, where I keep you informed of things going on. Okay. I guess you don't know about that.
That teletype thing.
Yeah. Allegedly, the folks at Big Daddy Unlimited.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, they had this is what the guy says. He claims that they had Rare Breed gave them an exclusive on the trigger, and then they copied it, and then they put the
and they tossed him out.
They put the trigger out there. Yeah, they put the trigger. They put the Rare Breed trigger out under another name. So I guess there's a lawsuit out there with that right now. So
sounds like a lot of the good old fashioned Big Daddy tactics.
Yeah. This is why for a while we haven't had anything to do with them. So I'll just leave that there.
That's a bad word.
Yeah, around these parts. That's why I wasn't even trying to get into it with you. Yeah, but you're obviously a little disconnected from that one.
Well, now that I think about it, I remember seeing some posts about that, and I remember seeing a flyer in the mail about a trigger of some sort. If I'm not mistaken. So
yeah.
They sent out a flyer saying that they're doing all this stuff, and
some people have those tactics, man, where they see something cool, they they try to be cool with the people who are doing the cool thing or have the cool thing.
Come on, man, work with us.
And then they totally jack it up.
And then when you're not looking, they totally pull your doors down in the backside.
Yeah. That seems to be a business plan. So Vanessa Kitty says, what rounds are those, Walter?
These are some 30 millimeter aircraft machine gun rounds.
Ooh, look at that. I think that might be the thumbnail, Walt. So give a good big Hank Strange smile with those. Give a nice big, hold them sideways. That's better. The sideways. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Okay, now half of our audience has officially...
These are not World War II vintage. I have a feeling that the Americans kind of knocked off the German 30 millimeter rounds that they used to use. Don't quote me on that, but the Germans had some very similar rounds. These are not like the GAU 8 rounds like you see in the A10. These have a lot less powder behind them, but it's an aircraft 30 millimeter cannon with some links. And I believe I picked these up at Knob Creek at one of the shows years ago. That's what Knob Creek is really good for.
Very nice.
Buying oddball stuff.
So when are you leaving for Knob Creek?
We'll leave the Wednesday before the show starts, which I think it's on the 8th and 9th, if I'm not mistaken, of October, right around there.
Oh, okay.
We leave we drive up on Wednesday. We set up on Thursday. And I set up for dealers is probably going to be nutty because dealers are buying shit like crazy on setup day.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is the last one, so the whole thing's going to be crazy, Walter.
Yeah, I have a feeling, man, it's going to be a feeding frenzy.
Yeah, sorry, I know I banged the microphone there for anyone listening to the audio. Forgive me for that. You know, every now and then the microphone has to get banged, just like anybody around here can get
it. Yeah, that's let's see here. Yeah. That's the 8th and 9th, Friday and Saturday.
8th and 9th. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be freaking madhouse. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be cool, man. Is it just you going up? The whole family?
No, it's gonna be me, my son, and my friend Sean Darren says he wants to go.
Okay. So Wilhelm Keller is going?
Oh yeah, Will goes, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
And Sean Darren, and then my dad's driving up by himself.
Really? Okay.
So, well, that's better because he leaves early. He's 2 hours north of us too, so.
That's true. Yeah.
Back in the old days when he lived in town, I'd pick him up and take him up and you know all that stuff. So it's easier for him, and he can leave whenever he wants to.
Yeah, your dad has a lot of stuff. He's gonna have like a bunch of those like military cases and stuff like that.
I don't know how many of those. He's gonna bring some of those, but he'll have stuff. He'll bring some stuff along too. So,
yeah. Is your dad at your table or he has his own table?
No, he's at ours.
Oh, okay. All right. You let the old man sit in on the table.
Well, yeah.
You know. That'd be nice to. I'm sure it's gonna fun.
Have fun. I'm bringing everything I can bring. I'm going through this room in here. I'm going to go through this room, and every little bit and piece that I haven't touched in a while, I'm bringing to the creek to sell. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think if folks are going to the creek, they should let us know. Are we going to do a show before you go to the creek?
Maybe on. When? Like on Tuesday, maybe before I go. I'm not doing it Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday I'm driving up.
We should definitely do Monday. That Monday. Well, I'm not sure what day. We have to see exactly what day this is because I'm gonna be on the road also. So I think starting sometime next week, I go on the road. So next Monday, I think we're definitely doing a show, but then I'm going on the road. I'm going to be in Iowa doing some stuff with Barnauls.
Iowa?
Yeah, and then after that, I'm going to be on the road for a couple of weeks, actually. I've got some van stuff that I'm doing. So, Whammy Gunslinger says, does a healthy 2A community inevitably strengthen our military? I believe it does. Thoughts? So that's from Whammy Gunslinger.
Yeah, I guess it does. You know, I mean, I don't see it. I've met a lot of former military people that are not gun people when they get done with their service. And that wasn't the reason they were there.
Yeah, that's true.
People have different reasons for going to the military, and some of them have nothing to do with guns or things like that. So, and
there's a lot of specialties, obviously, when you're in the military that folks get into. Lola's brother, for example, just retired as a sergeant major. He was his specialty was X-ray tech and MRI tech, etc. You know, so you obviously it's the military is massive. The American military is massive, and for that you have to have a massive support system. So people do lots of different things, and each part of that is essential. You know, you only have a few of those guys who are like dyed-in-the-wool gun guys doing specialty things, right? Like like spec op guys and Marines. Marines are pretty good gun dudes, but not all of them are. Not all.
Yeah, they don't all come away being right-wing gun folks either, because I don't know. I mean, I know a few, but there's a couple examples I can think of, and they're not. So.
Yeah.
It depends who they're hanging out with after they get out.
Yeah, but I see a lot of guys from the Marines in the gun world. Lots of guys from the Army as well. You know, it's not just all spec op guys that get into.
No. Most of them aren't. The percentage of people in the military that tote guns is very small in comparison to the ones
on a regular basis. Yeah,
and everything else. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it might. I'm gonna say in the past it might have been a really good thing. I might have strengthened the military. and it's definitely a factor. I don't know if it's the biggest factor. Like a strong 2A community makes the military, and politics is shifting a lot of that nowadays.
A lot of these people who go in the military have never touched a gun before they go in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Back on the old days, people went hunting and fishing and camping and all that stuff, and they did all that outdoor stuff. Nowadays, they just they go in the military.
Yeah, I heard qualifications on guns and stuff like that is getting more difficult, but I'm not in the military, never have been, so someone out there who has can tell us about that. Kathleen Music Lover says, "Where's Patrick?" Patrick will be on tomorrow.
Yeah, we split it up. We split it up.
Yep. He'll be on tomorrow, doing his thing. Doing his thing on here.
What happened to my single, son? I'm all broken up again.
No.
Gosh darn it! What happened? I can't even think what you got with these things.
I want Walter back. Night Train says many in the military are basically government workers, more or less. And Vanessa Kitty says, I've worked military, fed, state level positions. So, yeah.
Yep.
I think, the way that a lot of that stuff works is just like the zeitgeist of America, right? And where America's at. So, I mean, that's why you're even seeing videos and things like that coming out now of folks who are currently in the military saying how they'll shoot at civilians and all that kind of stuff, right?
Well, that's nothing new. There's always been people that'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's like there's always police that'll do that too.
Mm-hmm.
They burnt, things like Waco, burn it down.
Human beings. That's the thing. You don't always necessarily
look at that cop in Connecticut banging on the window, then dragging somebody out, and the guy was still seatbelted in. He's trying to drag him out.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Where's J.P. Wagner when we need him, man? He's in Connecticut. Remember J.P. Wagner? We've had him on before. He's a Connecticut police officer. Shout out to J.P. out there.
I understand when you're in a bad area and things are but you don't have to act like that all the time. What kind of person are you? How do you live when you act like that all the time? I don't know. You have to be mad all the time or something, or just I don't know. How do you? I don't know. That could go really bad when you grab somebody, start yanking out. They might have grabbed the gun at the same time, and boom, done. Then who's right? Who's wrong?
Yeah. Dude Abide says General Miley needs a court-martial ASAP. That's the name of that general that we were talking about earlier.
I think a good old-fashioned military tribunal and a rope. That'll fix his ass right there.
Yeah.
It'll get the point across, won't it?
We've always had, different generals like that, so...
yeah.
So...
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
The Chinese are, bless their hearts, not the Chinese people so much, because the Chinese people are just stuck in that situation. But the people that run the country are not exactly our best friends, They're out to destroy us. If they do it militarily, they'll do it economically if they get their chance.
China is throwing every single thing it can at America right now, so...
And the Chinese also are constantly... playing into this idea of these stupid college-age kids and the socialism garbage. A lot of these campuses, there's like these China relations or China history things there that's basically run by the communists, actually. But we have to be open and accepting of everything. We have to look at everything with an open mind.
One of the things they're trying to create is a brain drain from America. They're hitting America in lots of different ways. So if you can convince America's best scientists to go over there, or the young kids and stuff like that,
we can exchange information, and we can be friends. Yeah, you can be friends, but you can exchange.
We'll never use it against you. We'll never let's say weaponize a flu or something like that and attack America with it, the whole world for that matter.
Back when old Bill and Hillary were in office, they sold the Chinese, or let these companies give the Chinese information on doing rocket telemetry and all this stuff. And all of a sudden, boom, now the Chinese have a space program.
Yeah,
imagine that.
It's like that with a lot of things.
Well, we should, I've heard these leftists talk about space stations. Oh, everybody should come and just be one big. Can't we all just get along and have friends and be all friends in space?
It's all awesome until there's material somewhere that you want.
I got news for you. The Chi-Coms are not looking to be your friends in space. They're looking to set it up as a military base.
Yeah.
You got to pull your head out of that liberal spot you got it in, and remember, these guys, they're not there to be your buddies,
Yeah, Whammy Gunslinger is talking about the Australian nuclear submarine tactic. I take it you already covered that. No, we didn't. No. I saw that news thing, but I didn't read up on enough on the...
What are they doing?
I know that I think France canceled some stuff on it, but I didn't read up. Let me see. I didn't read up on that enough to talk about that, I think. So I saw there was something that France was pissed off at us over that scenario. Let me see if I could find out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. It was here in the news that the let me see if I could find it. So someone who understands that better than me is going to have to talk about it. So I usually would need some time to look into that and talk about that situation, unless let's see if I could pull it up here. Okay, so here's a New York Times article. Let's see if we can let's see. Can we pull this up? Come on. Okay, so here's the headline. In submarine deal with Australia, U.S. counters China but enrages France. President Biden's announcement of a deal to help Australia deploy nuclear-powered submarines has strained the Western alliance, infuriating France and foreshadowing how the conflicting American and European responses to confrontation with China may redraw the global strategic map. In announcing the deal on Wednesday, Mr. Biden said it was meant to reinforce alliances and update them as strategic priorities shift.
Okay.
But in drawing a Pacific ally closer to meet the China challenge, he appears to have alienated an important European one with an aggravated already tense relations with Beijing.
I skipped to the important number. That $66 billion, that's the reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason. Nobody else is mad about nothing except the money.
Okay.
Because they had a deal going, they were going to sell them stuff, and we stuck our nose in and interrupted the deal.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Okay, we had John coming back in here for a second. I guess he'll try to... Yeah. So, I mean...
Start the smoke signals.
Yeah, it looks like... Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that... Speaking of our Native American fellas, did you hear what they did to the ski place? And they changed the name of Squaw Valley because it was too.
Because his name is Squaw.
Squaw. It's derogatory toward the.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need someone who knows about the Chinese, the Australian nuclear?
Yeah, what is this whole thing program about? Yes.
Hello there, John. Tell us the secret.
All right.
Tell us, big-headed one.
Basically, the United States sold Australia, Australia nuclear submarine technology. France is pissed off, so is China, because France thinks we're escalating tensions in the region, and China says the same thing because we gave Australia nuclear submarine technology.
Oh, so they can defend themselves.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know so what do you think about that? I mean, why should we even give that to Australia when they won't let their people have nuclear submarines? You know?
Well, I think we should, because it makes the Chinese...
I'm just making fun of the fact that Australia, is putting in a lot of gun control. The governments will always sell each other a shit megaton of weapons. Whether or not they would allow the people to have the weapons is the thing.
this is about money. I'm trying to tell you, this is about money. It's not about love and peace and freedom and all this stuff. It's about money.
Yeah. Right.
It's about deals and money and hookers and cocaine. It's
well,
money.
and also we're just printing money to give it out to people, so they got to try to bring some kind of money in to balance that out. Because if inflation hits, we're let me see, we're not even a year into Biden's presidency. We start getting hit with inflation here, things will get different real fast. Go ahead, John. So what's your take on this? Yeah.
So China is always trying to expand their influence in the region. For example, they build these fake islands out in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of China, of the South China Sea, and then they say, "Hey, you're within 15 miles of our water," and it's like,
our territory.
Dude, it's not yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're trying to expand the region, and I mean their influence in the region.
So does China let us? Does China let us comment on who they sell military technology to?
No, we do.
We do comment on it, but do they give a crap if we don't like who they're selling some military technology to?
Not really.
Yeah. So.
Well, actually, we did back them off some stuff with North Korea.
Okay.
But it's definitely interesting. It's like one of the reasons why Vietnam was our enemy how many years ago, but now they're our allies against China. Because China helped them, but then they're like, hey, but we want control. Vietnam's like, wait a minute. You didn't say anything about that.
Vietnam wants good old-fashioned dollar bill too. That's what Vietnam wants.
Yeah, well, no, China keeps on violating their coastal waters and trying to build stuff, and they're like doing stuff like taking natural resources out of Vietnamese territories, like Vietnamese
fishing all the fish out of their waters.
Yeah, basically. So they're like, hey, you can't do that. That's our water. And China's like, well, we just built an island right here, so therefore it's ours now.
Yeah.
So that's Vietnam has been like really allied to the United States over the past few years because of that. And of course you have Taiwan, and the Philippines. Basically, China's claimed all of the Philippines' water. So like,
there's no peace on the planet, and there never will be peace. And obviously China is very hungry for a lot of resources. So these things are all going to come in contention at some point, right? The trick is lining up all your pieces so that countries at the end go, we don't really like that China has taken over Australia, but what are we going to do? So I mean, I don't like, are we actually going to sell them submarines, or we're giving them the ability to build submarines if they want to?
I think we're selling them the technology.
Yeah, probably licensed stuff too.
Yeah, but then someone has to actually build these submarines.
Yeah, I think that'll end up it'll be U.S. companies too.
Yeah,
but they're allowed to. But yeah, it's very interesting. It's just China's trying to expand their grasp in the region. No one over there likes China besides North Korea. Everyone else, like even the communist countries, where they're like, yeah, we're not really down with those guys.
Yeah,
because all they want to do is take over. They're not there to be your buddies. They're there to be your dictator. So
yeah. Would you guys buy a submarine if you could?
Hell
yeah, I would.
You don't want a submarine, Walt?
What am I going to do with it?
What if you could get like Tesla autopilot for the submarine, so you could just
so it runs into the bottom?
I'm telling you, I need a submarine, man. That's what we all need. Everyone needs a submarine,
Sure. You go ahead and get your black hole submarine. I'll just laugh at you as you dump your money into it.
Wow.
Hey, man. The Colombian cartels, they have submarines.
No,
I don't want those types.
Are we talking about a real submarine, or are we thinking about a boat that just sinks?
No, those are put together with duct tape.
No, they tried to buy an old North Korean submarine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
One
I
of
think
the
I heard
cartels
about
did.
that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet the maintenance wasn't too good on that either.
Oh, that's a be a fast way to die. That's what. Yeah. Yeah. And besides, those things are so freaking noisy. Do you remember how noisy those old submarines are? We can probably hear those things sitting in Newport,
Well,
in the
Not
yeah,
not if it's nuclear.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, but you know what the thing is? Those submarines are tight. Have you guys ever been on a submarine somewhere?
I've been on
Yeah.
not. I haven't been out to sea, but I've been on a couple nukes.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Those things are tight quarters, man. You know, those are not
They
for
got
big.
one in They have one in Baltimore.
Yeah.
That you can.
I don't know
and
if they're
also
building
New
them
York.
bigger now, but those are not for big dudes. Those are for little tiny dudes.
I went into 688. I used to work for General Dynamics, so I went into 688 one time, and then I was up in Connecticut, and I went in a missile boat. The missile boat is big compared to a 688. You can pass each other in the walkway without turning in a missile boat. You can't do that in a 688.
Mm-hmm.
You used to work for Walther, General Dynamics.
Yep.
Walter?
I used to work for Electric Boat. Yep.
Oh, I work for General Dynamics right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's where I met. That's where I met my significant other at work.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then when the wall came down, we all got laid off eventually.
That happened.
I was supposed to go on ship check to Scotland when they still had the older boomer boats. They were all based in Scotland, a lot of them, and that was for a single guy. That was supposed to be a fun trip to go to Scotland because the pubs and the lasses and stuff.
Were you like a merchant marine or something? No,
Me?
right? Yeah.
No, I was just a draftsman. That's what I was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've met a couple of merchant marines in my life. Yeah. The person who would know about submarines is our friend from 2A Gun Show. Yeah.
I thought you were about to say Flying Rich. You probably crashed one.
I mean, if you
probably hit a car or house.
Oh, poor Flying Rich. I haven't even seen him. In the thing today. But Greg of 2A Gun Show, did you has I don't know if Amoland has ever
it's in the queue.
Yeah.
So it'll run. There's just been a lot of breaking news and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. But
yeah, it's definitely in the queue.
Okay.
But yeah, his interview, I did an interview with him for Annual, and that will be coming out hopefully within the next week or so. Mm-hmm. It's just like, with everything that was been breaking recently, it's been
but insane. he worked on the submarines, so he would know better than we do about that. It'd be interesting to see what he has to say.
Hey guys,
that.
I got to take off. So
okay, all right, man. All right. Bye. We got John in and out of here without even a plug. Did you notice that?
News flash. No John's coming back in.
Yeah, he'll be back here in a second to plug something. Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to plug. Selling Boy Scout cookies.
But on Black Swan Tactical.
Yeah. Yeah. Big thanks to John for that. I don't know. My personal thing on that is, honestly, I just don't know. I don't know where that's going.
What, the submarine thing?
Yeah, I don't know where any of these things are going. I don't feel like Australia is going to stand up to China anyway. But hey, if they're interested in buying, if they got some extra cash in their pockets, maybe they got some Biden bucks. And but those Biden bucks, they'll buy submarines and have some contracting company run by Hunter Biden, building submarines for them. Who knows? That's what I'm trying to say. I don't have a lot of faith. I don't have a lot of faith in all of that. So, and I wouldn't be surprised one day that we wake up and a bunch of these countries have just surrendered to China without even a shot being fired.
They're not going to surrender to China. Chinese aren't going to do that either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think.
Do what? They're not going to openly go for anywhere?
and not unless we let them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you notice they had got less aggressive during Trump administration. Did you notice that?
Yeah. But this is why this is why America needs a cowboy from time to time to run the country.
Because you don't know what the cowboy is going to do you?
Yeah, exactly. I've said that many times before.
Why would you? Hey, Taliban, Mr. Taliban, we're going to bomb you. It's like, fuck, I'm going to tell you to bomb you. If I'm going to bomb you, I want to kill you. I don't want you to run off.
Yeah. Yeah, just drop bombs. I mean, I think the world needs that, right? They need to know, oh man, these Americans, you got to be careful, but. Yeah, Biden, I'm pretty sure, isn't going to do anything about it.
That's why you got to have a really big Navy out in that Pacific and Atlantic, just doing their thing.
Yeah.
Pushing the boundaries every day. Yep.
Yeah. And Duda Bide says the U.S. concern, in part, should be basically Australia now functions as a de facto police state, given recent legislation. But that's basically what America believes.
Yeah, dude, abides. Where you been, man?
Yeah. If the president comes on the air and says it's not about your freedom,
you gotta have.
This is how Biden talks. It's not about your freedom. Just get the vaccine.
Just fuck yourself, Biden.
Okay. Any people who talk to you like that. I don't know about you, but I don't like people who talk to me like that. Who they say something and then they whisper. That's very offensive to me. I don't like the body language of when you talk to people and then you whisper your punchline.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't do
that. Whenever someone is we both do it. Me and you both do it. Whenever someone is doing that to you, I'm just messing with you. But whenever someone's doing that to you, they are being sarcastic as fuck, right?
Well, they're talking down to you like you're a little kid.
Yeah, they're just being sarcastic. So, we might mess around with each other and do that. Biden, his only conversations are like that.
And you can come and smell your hair and touch
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
You can have your vaccination card, and I won't go. Mm-hmm. If they pull that shit for some of the stuff coming up, I won't go.
Yeah. But I think at the end of the day, all the governments around the world want to be police states. So sure, I think
I've had this conversation with a couple people, and I say it's just a government power grab, and they go, "Oh no, it's not. This is a serious threat to our." Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, it's when they start telling you can't go out of your house and you can't do this and you can't do. It's a power grab. You got to have your little. You have to have. You don't have to have papers to show that. Somebody brought this up the other day, and it was such a great example about having papers and showing your vaccinations and all this stuff. He used a different example. Some other diseases are a lot worse than this stuff. You don't need to have papers for that, do you?
Yeah. Do you have to show papers to have sex? Like, show me your. Let me see.
That you don't have. Let
me see your AIDS card.
And you don't have tuberculosis. Before this whole COVID thing started. TB in our immigrant population runs rampant. Okay, because they come in the country without getting their shots, and they've got worms. I'm just using an example. They got the worms and the bugs and everything else, but that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to think about, I've seen this said also that when it comes to abortion, it's a woman's choice because it's her body, right?
Yeah, don't tell me what I can do with my body and stay out of my bedroom.
Yeah, but when we want you to have a vaccine or something like that, I guess you don't care about the woman's choice anymore.
Hey, Wanda, stay out of my bedroom, Wanda. Except if you don't have your shot, you can't come in my bedroom.
Yeah,
Wanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same people that wear that are the masquerades, the masketeers that got to wear their mask and their whole family's all maxed up, and then they're like telling you. Well, you can't tell me what I can do with my body. If I want to kill every kid I can do it.
Yeah, and I don't care. People do what you want to do with your body, But
I don't want to pay for it though.
Yeah, we have to have this thing. Where's the line of this? If folks don't want to do this to their body, then they have the right. They have the right to not do that. And if the government can force you, if the president can come on and say it's not about your freedom, then they could do whatever they want to do. What do we think about that when we took people in World War II that were Japanese and Japanese descendant people and put them in internment camps? Was that about their? It was not about their freedom, obviously, right?
It was,
yeah. So these things are wrong. You can tell when something's wrong. When it's wrong, it's wrong. For the president to say it's not about your freedom, it's not about your rights.
No.
Yeah, there you go. If Trump would have come on. If Trump would have come on and said it's not about your freedom, it's not about your rights.
He's a Nazi.
Yeah.
He's a Nazi. That man is a Nazi. His whole family, they're Nazis.
Yeah. Remember when he said who cares about due process? People who
he's
really
a Nazi.
People who care about that was like, whoa, wait a second. What are you talking?
Shit.
We forget about due process. So,
man,
I wasn't happy that he said that, so.
But you got to understand why once again, that's his demeanor.
Yeah.
That's everything Trump, when Trump came out and said that stuff, he said it to get a reaction. And people reacted. They always reacted like somebody was pulling their freaking nuts off.
Yeah, Len Holt says.
Oh my God!
Len Holt says that Congress and the post office don't have to get the stab. Yeah, I mean Congress doesn't have to do that, and there's other people that don't have to do it. The folks out there don't have to do it either. I'm not telling you not to do it or to do it. That's your
do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, do what you need to do. You know what works for you.
If you want to wear a mask all day long and breathe all your spit all day long, go for it.
Yeah. Night Train said Arnold said screw your freedom. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger, go back to Austria.
Arnold,
and find out about your freedom right there.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Arnold would say screw your freedom. He screwed everything else. He might as well say screw your freedom.
Well, but you have no right to. You cannot be judgmental on that man.
Yeah. I mean, the man who basically screwed his maid. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna listen to that guy.
Oh, and Arnold probably did few steroids. He did a few steroids in his existence.
Yeah,
too.
Literally an employee of his. He had a baby for him.
The maid.
Yeah.
The maid.
I mean, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
That's his world.
Yeah. Hey. Do you know
that? I don't really give two.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, of course he said screw your freedom. He didn't care about the maid's freedom. When he was hitting it.
When Creepy Joe comes out and says, well, you don't need that 9mm pistol. Screw your freedom.
Yeah. Yep.
What are you going to do then?
Pay attention.
Yeah, because it's like the hot water. You turn the water up just a little bit, and those frogs just say, "Oh, this is nice and warm. I want to sit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm gonna sit in front of my TV and watch this stuff."
Yeah. Next thing you know, your frog's legs.
Yeah. Next thing you know, Creepy Joe's got his legs up between your. You got his hands up between your legs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's crazy. Okay, listen. We're at 9 o'clock. We're at 9 o'clock here. We can keep going here and having a ton of fun. Which we are. I'm having fun. I'm having fun in this conversation. When I don't do this thing, it's like, oh man, there's all these crazy things that happen, stuff we don't get to talk about. So 42 Chilled said, get to the chopper. Get to the chopper.
Yeah. I always say, whenever people say, I say, vest your papers in your best German accent.
The guy who used to talk about girly men is now a girly man.
He's a Nazi. Where's your papers? Arnold says, where's your papers?
I won't be surprised to see Arnold Schwarzenegger come out in a skirt. I won't be shocked.
Who are you to judge?
Yeah, I've seen gold medal winning Olympian dudes that were on Wheatie boxes. So anything can happen.
Judge. Stay out of my bedroom. But get your shot first.
Yeah, anything could happen. So listen, we're having way too much fun here. Here's what I'm going to do, Walt. I'm going to get you to tell the folks out there all the different places they could find Walter Keller of Safety Harbor Firearms /stemparts.com /dirtfoot racing. Where could they find you? How could they support you? Yeah.
Oh, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for all the above mentions. Dirtfoot Racing and Safety Harbor Firearms. Stem Parts is stemparts.com. Oh, excuse me. Also getting ready to go to Knob Creek. We'll be at Knob Creek in the pole barn. Our tables are located in C18 in the pole barn.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys haven't been, don't use the excuse, I only live 10 miles away or 1 hour away. Get your lazy ass up and get to the creek for the last time. All right? Because you'll regret it. It's going to be, you'll be sorry.
It's going to be fun. I wonder, are they going to have like a big shoot, a big burn down or meltdown or?
Pull out. There we go.
Yeah.
Pull my wire out. Wire out.
Are they going to have like a big thing at the end where everyone just sends all the ammo downrange?
Well, they always have the night shoot on Saturday will probably be pretty crazy, I would imagine. So, if they're not doing something special, I can't believe they're not. I know somebody who's going to have they're going to have some tanks there shooting some tanks and firing the guns in the tanks, and there'll probably be it'll probably be pretty loud.
Okay, very cool.
Money.
Whammy Gunslinger gave us some money. Big shout out, thank you. Big thanks for that.
Dude Abide said, "Civil disobedience is an American core value."
Absolutely. Yeah. Listen. So here's what I'm gonna do, Walt. I'm gonna run in the end here, and we're gonna come back. You are gonna leave the people out there with the words of wisdom. So we're going to do this right now. I'm going to run the end in. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining in here, hanging out with us. Don't forget to go to hankstrange.com, okay? And smash those thumbs ups, ring the bell, etc. We're going to rip the audio out of this, throw it up on iTunes and all your favorite places to listen to your audio podcast from. Walter Keller, thanks so much for coming in, hanging out with me here. Words of wisdom for the folks, Walt. What you got?
Don't get caught up in all this stuff going on the news and stuff, and just remember, things in life can change in a second. I know, because things are changing. So, just
enjoy life.
Enjoy it while you can, and like I said, it can change in a flash.
Yeah. So, while you have it, enjoy it. That's a good thing.
And be civil. Even if you don't like the person wearing the mask, just don't ignore them. Just go about your business.
Absolutely, I agree with that. Yeah, it's not. There's this is definitely not the time to
get yourself all worked up.
Yeah, don't get worked up for nothing. We got better fights to fight.
Save your working up for real things. Don't waste it on.
Yeah, absolutely. Clover Tack says, "Isn't it quitting time?"
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was going away. I get to put the horses away now. Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. We're out of here. Thanks, Walt. Good seeing you guys. Peace. See you tomorrow.
Peace,